Imagine a crypto that most people dismissed for years suddenly becoming the most searched token on major platforms in just days. A coin that's surging not because of hype or memes, but because of privacy demand, technical upgrades, and a wave of renewed investor interest. That coin is Zcash, and today, I'll show you why this might be the sleeper play for 2026. Don't scroll away. 1. What just happened? Zcash surges into spotlight. In November 2025, Zcash (ZEC) unexpectedly climbed the ranks to become the most searched crypto on platforms like Coinbase, surpassing giants like Bitcoin, BTC, and XRP. This surge in interest wasn't accidental. It came alongside real developments inside the Zcash ecosystem. A renewed focus on privacy, growing shielded balances, and a new governance model under NU 6.1 that puts funding and upgrades in the hands of holders. Many traders and crypto followers who wrote Zcash off years ago are reevaluating because in 2025, privacy coins are gaining renewed relevance amid tightening regulations globally. Why this matters? When a formerly quiet or overlooked coin suddenly becomes the most searched asset, it means people are paying attention, and attention drives volume, interest, and price moves. 2. What changed? Zcash's renewed value proposition. Zcash is not just another altcoin. It was built with privacy-first identity and shielded transactions, using zero-knowledge proofs, ZKPs, to allow truly anonymous transfers. In a time of increasing regulatory scrutiny and demand for anonymity, that's a strong narrative. The project is working on upgrades, cross-chain compatibility, smart contract integration, and broader utility beyond just privacy, which suggests Zcash could evolve from a niche privacy coin into a more mainstream infrastructure token. Its community and development activity seems to be picking up again. Renewed interest, governance participation, increased shielded balance growth, that indicates not just hype, but real, fundamental development. Implication: Zcash today is not what it was 2 to 3 years ago. With upgrades plus real demand for privacy plus renewed community momentum, it may be repositioning itself for 2026. 3. Market context: why 2025 to 2026 may favor privacy and Zcash. The broader crypto market has been choppy. Leading crypto saw major corrections lately. For example, Bitcoin's November 2025 performance is among its worst months in recent memory, pushing investors to explore under-the-radar altcoins. Meanwhile, macroeconomic uncertainty, inflation, interest rate concerns, regulatory scrutiny is making risk-averse investors look for privacy, security, and safe-haven digital assets. Zcash checks some of those boxes. In times of bear or sideways markets, many top-cap coins stall. That often leads to cycles where smaller cap or undervalued coins with strong fundamentals see the biggest gains. Zcash might be entering that window if uptake continues. Bottom line: the timing could be right. With big coins under pressure and crypto market sentiment shaky, a privacy coin like Zcash could capture renewed investor interest, especially among those wary of volatility but interested in long-term value.
4. Rocket emoji. What could happen next? Upside scenarios for Zcash. Here are some bullish scenarios, meaning big upside if things align for Zcash. Is Zcash successfully integrates smart contract support and cross-chain compatibility, it might attract DeFi projects, turning Zcash from privacy coin into a multi-utility token. That could significantly widen its user base. As regulatory pressure increases globally, demand for privacy and shielded assets may rise, pushing Zcash back into demand-driven growth. If infrastructure upgrades plus active community plus renewed media attention continue, Zcash could re-enter the top 10 or top 15 by market cap, a big jump from current position. For early adopters and long-term holders, dramatic upside, especially if Zcash becomes a recognized privacy plus utility token in 2026. 5. Warning emoji. Risks and what to watch. Don't get blinded by hype. Privacy coins often face regulatory scrutiny. If global crypto regulation becomes harsh on privacy assets, Zcash could suffer. Usage restrictions, exchange delistings, or compliance backlash are possible. Utility upgrades, smart contracts, cross-chain are still just proposals and plans. Execution delays or technical issues could derail hopes. Market-wide conditions, if macroeconomic pressure or global risk-off sentiment worsens, altcoins and smaller-cap cryptos often get hit harder than major coins. Volatility remains high. Even with strong fundamentals, price swings can be brutal, so only invest what you can afford to lose. 6. Target emoji, my take, and what I would do. Strategy if I were investing. If I were you and want to invest or trade Zcash, medium long-term hold, I'd accumulate at depths, treat Zcash as a 6 to 12-month bet. Focus on shielded holdings rather than quick flips. Watch for upgrades in news. Smart contract integration, cross-chain announcements, or ecosystem collaborations are key catalysts. Enter or add positions around those events. Don't over-leverage. Because of volatility and regulatory risk, treat this as a high-risk, high-reward play. Use small position sizes. Keep some profits handy. If price surges, consider partial take profit. Don't get greedy. Lock in some gains. Reevaluate market conditions. Zcash's story shows a hidden truth of crypto. Sometimes the most overlooked coins, not the flashy ones, carry the biggest potential. If you think Zcash could surprise everyone in 2026, hit that like button. Comment below. Do you believe in privacy coins or do you see them as too risky? Subscribe so you don't miss my next deep dive. I'll bring you 3 to 4 of the most explosive crypto stories every week. Stay smart, stay alert, stay ahead.